So I was on live the other day, and somebody asked me, Vinny, do you date white women? I flat out said no. And they said, Vinny, you don't fuck with the snow bunnies? I said, look, I used to, but now I don't because of this one experience that I had in the past when I was in high school. I dated this one white girl, right? Her name was Alyssa. Alyssa was the first white girl I ever dated. And everything was going great. We would hang out together, you know, like white people parents. They give you a lot more freedoms than Hispanic parents. So I'm with this girl everywhere. We going all over the place. We going to Cookout. We going to Bojangles. She had her own car, so that was even better because I didn't have my own car. So she would go scoop and shit. And everything was going good until spring break. She said, hey, like, I want to go on this little spring break trip, and I want you to come with me. And I was like, damn, well, I kind of can't afford that right now. I got some shit going on. She was like, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. I said, yes, thank you, Lord, for these Caucasian women. Little did I know, that's when I was about to come to the craziest realization. So this girl had a best friend named Jason. Her and Jason had been friends since they were kids. She claimed that there was nothing that was going to get in between them. Me, I was new to the game, you know what I'm saying? This was my first time dating a white woman. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. I said, okay, cool, you got a guy friend. That's, you know, it is what it is. That's fine. And then spring break came around, and that's when it happened. We had rented this big-ass Airbnb on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. 3 stories. I think it even had a basement with, like, extra rooms in it and shit. We had a balcony on the top of the house. We was literally right on the beach. It was beautiful. One night, we all got fucked up, and everybody was just doing their own thing. Her best friend was there. The best friend's girlfriend was there. You know, I was there. I was actually the only Mexican there. It was kind of scary now that I think of it. But it was a good time. I knew everybody. Everybody knew me, and, you know, things was going smooth. And then one night when Alyssa gets drunk, she starts going around the house looking for Jason. And she's like, Jason, where's Jason? I want to go drink with Jason. I'm like, baby, why you worried about Jason? Kick it with me. I'm your boyfriend. Why you worried about Jason? She's like, no, he's my best friend. I want to drink with Jason. Next thing you know, Jason's girlfriend comes to me and she's like, Vinny, get Alyssa. She's all up my boyfriend's asshole, and I'm fucking tired of it. I'm just a fucking Mexican kid in a house full of white people not knowing what I'm allowed to do, what I'm not allowed to do. This is like completely different from kicking it with Mexican people because they got a different way of doing things. So I'm just like, all right, bro, whatever. So then I try to tell her, look, forget about Jason. I'm here. I'm like, I'm your boyfriend. Kick it with me. She's like, no, you're just trying to keep me away from my best friend. I'm not gonna let no man keep me away from my best friend. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I ended up just locking myself up in the room that night with some drinks. And the next day, I just broke up with her. That was one awkward ass ride home because I rode with him. But honestly, I never dated a white girl after that. But now that I think about it, it has been about like 10 years. So if you a snow bunny, you got a culazo, hit my line.